Hey everyone, Dave here. Welcome to a new Raid Shadow Legends video. In this video, what I want to talk to you about is the ally protection champs and which ones are best for clan boss. Ally protection is one of the best ways for damage mitigation for clan boss. And if you have two ally protectors within the team with lowering the level of the gear that's required for Ultra Nightmare clan boss greatly, you just need one champ, which is the ally protector, to be stacked with like HP and defense. For everyone else, you can greatly drop these requirements and focus on crit rate, on accuracy, on speed, and all of that stuff. With a life protection, your team will last much longer and will increase your overall damage. Ally protection got some weird mechanic where the hits, like the one providing the ally protection, is being hit with the basic damage from the clan boss, not with the ramped up damage over turns. The clan boss starts hitting harder and harder as turns go by, but for some reason within the game code, the one providing the ally protection don't get that increased damage over turns. So the one who actually started diving into this and providing it is Ian K, one of Raid's content creators. Let me bring up his YouTube channel here. So that's I am Ian K YouTube channel. Go give him a sub. I'm subscribed to him on my main account, just not on that channel account yet. He provides great content. He's the first one. He talked about the ally protection and how it works. Hell Hades invited him over for a couple of times. He's talking a lot about damage mitigation and how it works on Clan Boss. He's a Portuguese content creator, so he mostly provides content in Portuguese, but he got a few videos in English as well, mostly focusing on Clan Boss. So he's the first one. He talked about how valuable ally protection is. Now let's go over to Hell Hades website and explore champs with ally protection and choose together which ones are the best for our clan boss comps. Of course, there are two versions. We always look at the stronger one. The weaker one won't provide that much protection. And then based exactly like what we did with the ally attack video, we'll decide based on the rest of the kit which champs are best for our clan boss comp. Out of the gate, if we're checking here, we have Krisk. So Arix is not much useful elsewhere. I won't even check her kit because I don't think she fits in Inocomps. I see that. Let's check Kira, if that's her name. Look at me try to pronounce it. I think her kit is okay, but I haven't checked it yet. She's one of the newer champs. So decrease attack, that can be useful for the clan boss. Decrease accuracy is not. 2 turns ally protection, on 3 turns cooldown, so this is good. So basically what Kira's providing is the ally protection and a consistent decreased attack on the clan boss. So these are good. These are not bad. So if you don't have Krisk, she might be your best option for ally protection and decreased attack. Krisk, of course, is the winner here. We don't need to look further. We don't need even to go through the rest of them. Krisk is one of the best champs in the whole game, not only in clan boss. So yes, Krisk is number one, and we'll just go through the rest because if you are like me, you don't have Krisk, then let's decide who else can fit this role. So he has the ally protection, a continuous heal on himself, and then increases the buff duration. What else can you wish for? Decreased speed is not useful for the clan boss. It's good for Hydra though. Provoke is not good. Increased defense on himself. And increased speed on all allies. That's why he fits in so many comps and stuff in game. He puts a shield at the beginning of each round. If you don't know Krisk's kit by now, he's one of the absolute best supports in the whole game. And he's definitely the best ally protection champ in the game for clan boss hands down. You don't need to look further there, but like I said, if you don't have Krisk like myself, we need to check the other options. So Kayoko is good and she also hits hard, so I think she can fit nicely there. Let's check the rest of her kit and decide whether she's better than Kira or not. So also it's a decreased attack here on a 4-turn cooldown though. Heals all allies by 15%. Okay, so this one has a 4-turn cooldown. And she puts weaken. So she puts weaken on the clan boss, provides some heal and the ally protection. So yeah, okay. Let's check Logan now. I'll even check Arix while we are at it. Logan provides, I know that Logan provides continuous heal. Logan has this great A1. I used him for a while early on. Heals all allies by 20% of the damage inflicted, so you build him with damage. His damage is based on HP, so you stack him you stack him with HP. Increase defense on this champ and ally protection, okay. And that's on a 3-turn cooldown. Block active skills and is not useful, so yeah. So provide some healing and the ally protection. I wouldn't say that he's as good as Kira, Krisk, or Kayoko here. Let's check Arix because I have her. She was a Logan champ and I never checked her kit, to be honest. So removing one random buff, not useful. Stun, not useful. Ally protection, 3-turn cooldown. Fills the champion turn meter. That will mess up actually the clan boss comp, so she cannot be used there. Nox the Paralyzer, one of the new ones I think is really useful in Sand Devil, if I remember correctly, because he places poisons and sleeps. Decrease accuracy, not useful for clan boss. Sleep, okay. Okay, so he'll never place the sleep, so his poisons won't take effect on the clan boss, so no, he's not that good there. So he's just providing the ally protection to the team and that's it. I think that Sneak Track is one of the newer ones and his kit is also useful for clan boss. His kit is not, oh okay, here it is. So decrease attack like Kayoko. Decrease speed won't work on clan boss. Shield on all ally 3%. That's good. This champion's max HP, so that's really useful. So he's providing like double protection with the shield and the ally protect. Reflect damage on all allies. Wow. Leech on, that's awesome. He's actually quite good. I never checked his kit and I don't have him, but he's really good there. Let's check Tyrant. And the epics are not equally strong, but we'll check them anyway. So he provides a lot of healing and the HP burn and ally protection. We see Tyrant in a lot of solo contents because of his self-healing mechanism, but he's not that famous for clan boss, so the HP burn can provide like an okay damage there. Euros that you get from Doom Tower Hard. Shield on himself. Decrease turn meter won't work. Decrease speed won't work. And then he places the poisons. Euros basically would be the ally protection and the poisons. Ursuga. Ursuga is a massive ally protector. She might be the best after Krisk, but let's see if her kit provides any additional value for Clan Boss. Low active skills won't land. Decrease crit damage and decrease attack. Attack is higher than defense, probably that would apply to the Clan Boss. Decrease speed won't land anyway. So ally protection, 3 turns cooldown from critical hits by 30%. Okay. Her receiving that additional damage probably will make her less viable because you won't be able to build her tanky enough like you do with Arena with the survivability. Now, I don't think she's a valid option for Clan Boss. Someone comment if you think I'm wrong there. Versov was a fusion a while back. Provoke is not useful here. Stun and Provoke is not useful here. Increase defense and ally protection. So that's go. Okay, so basically he's only providing ally protection, Versov. And Vizix, I think she provides attack down with her A1. Unless... Oh no, she decreases the turn meter and fills her own. So she'll never do that on Clan Boss. Decrease speed won't land and provoke won't land. So she's also just an ally protector. Won't fit here. Azure and Captain Tamila are not good because they won't be used elsewhere. Jarek you can use on Eternal Dragon. I'm using him in my Eternal Dragon team. I'm looking for champs that will be useful elsewhere. And Jarek is a perfect example of like how an ally protector can have for an epic much easier to book and stuff. Ally protection, increase defense on all ally. That's perfect. His A1 lands attack down, decrease attack on the Clan Boss, so that's perfect. And his increase ally HP, which is very useful for the Clan Boss if you use him as lead. Places 15% continuous heal on ally attack for 1 turn when they lose 20% of their HP from 1 hit, which will happen on the Clan Boss. So Jarek, I'll put him high up that list. Kenoshi, she only provides weaken, miscreated monster, his shield is based on damage, his HP based, he won't do much damage to the Clan Boss. Rearguard Sergeant is one of the good epic options. Actually, some of the epic options for ally protection are as good as the legendary ones. So she puts out decreased defense and decreased attack, and then puts the ally protection and continuous heal. Again, everything in her kit benefits your team in the Clan Boss. Sandlashed, one also of the best champs for ally protection. Provoke won't land. Decrease the duration of buffs, so she's a perfect candidate with like Risk or someone else. They'll keep extending buffs forever. And of course she has an all battle defense aura, which is useful for the Clan Boss too. So Sandlash Survivor is one of the good options too. And then Skull Crusher, let's check. Skull Crusher, he provides ally protection and counter attack and puts unkillable on himself. One of only 3 champs in the game and the only epic putting counter attack on everyone. So yeah, I'd say he's one of the strongest because just of this double move. He hits hard as well. The only thing is that you have to build him without accuracy because he lands a small version of heal prevention, heal reduction on his A1. So that's just occupying a needless spot on the Clan Boss. Turagi the Frog might be one of the best ally attack champs in the game, ally protection champs, sorry, in the game. Decrease attack on his A1, increase the buff duration on the enemy team, so increase the duration for poisons, for decreased attacks. Shield and ally protection on all turn and heals himself. And then when attacked, he can place poisons for 2 turns. One of the best kits for clan boss. Tromboy is one of the newer ones. I won't check Verges. Verges is an okay ally protector, but he won't fit here. So let's see. He puts up weaken. And he does hit hard. I know that he's defense based and he hits hard with that A2. Okay. He got an okay cat, but I won't compare him to the other good ones. Verges and White Dryad. Nia's new. I don't know what her kit is, so I'll just check her, but Verges is not a viable option for clan boss. Decrease speed is not useful. So she got a single target debuff removal, can work on the stun target if you work the speed tune correctly. Decrease the cooldown of all of the target skills by 2 turns. That can be useful, but also it can mess up your rotation there. Okay, yeah, no, not that much. Okay, so the final verdict for those ones. Of course, Krisk is number 1, no questions asked there. I already have the list and I'll put it up the screen at the end of the video in my head before we start the video. Krisk is number 1, no questions asked for many reasons there. I would say that number 2 is an epic, which is Turagi. I would put number 3, Jareg, and please tell me if you think I'm wrong there. Number 4, I would put Kayoko. And then number 5, I will put Rearguard Sergeant. So as you can see, I'm ignoring a couple of the good options. And if I have a number 6, actually, hold on. No, I changed my mind while we're doing this. Sneak Track, or whatever he's called, also has a very good option there. So I'll think about it and I'll put the list on the screen at the end of the video. But I think that Sneak Track can actually sneak into number 3 maybe. So it would be Krisk, Turagi, Sneak Track, Kayoko 4th. Yes. And then we'll have Sandlashed 5th and Rearguard Sergeant as 6th. I think that should be the right order of things. Okay. So if you're still with me after a long video, thank you first. And here is the list of the best ally protection champs for your clan boss team. If you have one of these, and if you agree with me, you can use them for your clan boss. Check I Am ANK's YouTube channel and show him some support to find out how to build these champs and the speed tuning as well of how you can run your ally protection champs in clan boss. If you like these kind of videos, please let me know so I can create more of these, and keep playing Raid. I'll see you next time.